Keep your paws off her.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Faster.
Hey now!
Go, go. No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold! Wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold! Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's this.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat. May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick! I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life.
But what does... I don't...
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be...
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till...
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the dog...
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are...
What a lovely rowan. I remember making...
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I'd brew it in our tea.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Delighted to meet you on the journey today.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
We'd have trekked through.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings.
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have...
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine.
Wondrous times.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help.
I don't know.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a...
That is between me and her.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother.
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a... Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride.
I assure you, Witcher, my...
Jonas' family is far better off than mine.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to...
Oh, you never told me. Whatever happened?
It isn't. Jonas told me to...
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it...
insult. I'm merely warning you.
Geralt and his jests.
Very strange, I'd say.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply...
We've chewed the fat enough.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquor.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
The guards nabbed him. Started ripping out his nails.
Honoured you graced our wedding with your presence.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never creep, may they sire many a bell, and reap God's coin.
I'm ruffians waylaying travellers. He's under me.
Aye, so I've heard. Crackers. Rabbit took the order of the Flaming Rose, punched it up the dregs. The worst of it all. Not even fit for his own.
So the scumbag great started in the
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't...
Being a priest, that's a soft gig.
Let's see. Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes?
you see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that.
My mummy says hello. My mum don't let me talk to strangers.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. One.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from no...
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our...
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named him.
Calm yourself, Dumpling.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clue.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to...
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, so...
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chick.
Damn fool dog. How can you know?
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it comes...
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I will find this.
Mighty generous.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper.
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort.
I shall find him.
We thank you.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it?
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught.
No, Jax lives down the hill. There's stories.
The hound tore its chain off the wall. Unfed it seems, or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. A bone gnawed so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped, tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
What's going on there?
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
How goes the search?
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward. Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about.
No.
Oh, could you be...
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? What?
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But...
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire.
Was a monster!
So you said. You're a stoneless cow.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fight?
I suppose he might...
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a
Ah, my dearest cap.
You can forget about performing.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fight.
This may be my only chance to ask.
Oh, they toss me out the guild if I told. Except if...
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We
drank it all yourself.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me and I...
This here's assault. He's the
Out with it.
I got the special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat, fire, spit.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling in...
Oh, but just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then...
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft?
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convinced.
Honourless prick. Oh.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find... Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't say a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Gads! Bear!
Bear? That's as much as your cost for 10 bull. Hide, fool. Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? This...
Indeed you are not, Master...
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just had...
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a...
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please! I invite all...
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive. My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Yeah?
Let's go kill some monsters.
So daring, anytime.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
Perhaps you care to sit down to...
Most certainly would.
No need for insult.
It's no insult.
Like I said, That's...
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up.
Let us play.
What's your wager?
Everything, though.
I never knew...
You shall see many many large...
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
You lose, Witcher.
Perhaps we could read.
Oh, weaseling out.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin.
But you lost, so now.
I say, we can't fleece a drunk. Have him done.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks.
Rogue's long dead.
Exactly. Time to drink. We are at a.
Aye, let's drink. My.
To the Witcher and.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as a... Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher get...
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Good at this.
They say dance is a mere fort.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean, but...
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar in med... I'd gladly explain it in detail. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be just... Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but...
Don't be upset, my peach, but...
I'm not upset. Just...
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yet... Shani, may I kiss you?
You're... Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him.
Ha! See that? I've...
Happened to see the man who announced our...
Yes, he acted as though he knew me.
Gonter Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show...
Consider that he might have...
Promise you this much. He never does anything simple.
I was to make...
Better. Come, Shani. The night... Midnight is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and...
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in ginger.
What sort of balderdash is he?
Quiet.
Time? What do you mean, time?
Time gives the proper consistency.
So how much of it?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to yourself. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. My, what a lovely dress.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about...
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body.
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation. Demonstrate how... You're simply not him, no matter how much you...
I came here to revel, enjoy myself.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want...
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been...
The question is, were you as dear to him as he...
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets up.
Well...
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, the heart of truth. move.
Don't let it bother you.
Kid was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch up.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win.
And the rules? One must...
Nay, any man can try his luck.
King of the swineherds, eh?
No coin. Honour's the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pinned...
You mentioned some trifles.
For certain. Lovely, every last one.
Sounds...
We be on it.
A witcher with asses chasing swine.
What's that you say, peasant?
Me? Nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack him with a sign. You see that, Shani? One big pen. Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting fight.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such...
You're clearly a natural at chasing...
How does my heart's captor like
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely.
Tell me, Shani.
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more...
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so?
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as... Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
terribly, my
What?
When you fell from the heavens.
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. I shall make a true lady of you.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything.
Lads, mutants.
Stand down, swineherds.
Show us what you...
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Had enough, peasant spawn. Found yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually...
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews. And this mug? Were I to wear my... The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars.
You've proven everything amply.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. Am I to dance now with 1 foot bed? 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this, then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have...
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to dive in and...
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch.
Is that all? No prize?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants... Oh, my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the sleeping will be easy.
He tilts a bit too. Let's see how big his stroke is.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to...
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the...
One found it in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so...
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but... Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the captain.
Go. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply.
It's almost midnight. Time.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and cottage sheets. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Brides will love eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a broke in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? From a college vow must be said. Gallant, gallant, gallant cow. You get the cow back above the calf the hay. So drink and be merry.
Whoever caught the gallant shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull's dirt. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. Their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be...
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to...
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finished...
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you...
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. As for me, well... Perhaps I expected too much.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid.
Ah, there it is. The face...
You understand her?
Of course. What? Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring it...
Rather manage without your advice, then.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools. Seize the night. See...
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Good idea? Thornberry brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never... Good idea?
The foot wrappings reek.
Ah!
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some.
Another sight-frogged ass white rousing folk to set fire. Set fire to fuck off.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face...
Sad? Not really. It's just... the years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and...
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but...
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day.
Well...
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drink's got into our mood swings. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I had... Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did
Mean chasing a dog through the woods?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to our end, but...
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's...
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldon.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved it.
Doubt your mother's that unbending?
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone...
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something...
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not...
But pretend for a moment it had been. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing. What do you do?
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe...
I don't need opportunities like that.
Change to stop?
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked...
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh. Gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any...
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it...
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss.
All true. He was very direct.
You're right. Can save...
So, how do you stand today?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even...
Sounds... interesting.
Interesting is what interest...
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon. Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No. Not the sort of thing you
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't just... Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Get him from the left! Get him from the left! Like cars! Red with scratchings!
Damn it. Giddy up. How you like that silver? Let's go. Slow now.
Soda.
Ah. Crawl back under your rock.
How much for a herring?
Crown apiece.
Huh?
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it.
This professional curiosity? Or no?
Desire to improve. Information.
In the future? You under the delusion you'll complete?
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit...
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes round here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wit?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say...
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through... He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared... If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a... Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
First time I've seen a saber like that.
A fear. It was a... gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to...
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I...
Your band.
Interesting. How so?
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few... They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him?
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Baptized. Mark of the dead.
Everyone to me! To me! Best ways this side of the pond.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternising with civilians is not allowed.
Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian Army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a...
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76CWX.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-ranking sell their war...
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military...
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76CWX is clear. Auctions only up...
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76CWX, also...
Kleiner! Need I remind you...
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal?
Master Vivaldi, sir, you're a steed.
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha!
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. Always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction...
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a prefer...
Huh. Pretty much on...
Aye. And I've nae seen the...
What did folk come to bid on?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my,
Well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em...
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify...
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh...
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like... But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you...
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever collect on loans and promissory...
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with...
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
Madame Villepin.
Dress of harky silk.
Zerrikanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy. Beautiful, but first blow would shatter them.
I've 30 gold.
This one probably also belonged to sorceress. Fetish, maybe?
That can't be right.
From the collection of the mage Aramis.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets.
Hello?
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads. At a starting price
Geralt,
of 2,000.
you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense. Lovely sculpture. Probably end up adorning somebody's garden.
Step away. Authorized staff only.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz incense, sold to Madame Villepin.
Dress of harky silk, trimmed with amethyst beads, and a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions
It won't all be bad. Let me introduce... Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaramir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But so, ready to chat someone up? It's not... Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the scent of coin. Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole...
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess?
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi.
Your most prized piece?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying the... Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to...
No. On another topic. Master Geralt...
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago.
Not a problem.
I shall be
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Albert! It's been years.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on it?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me. Nilfgaard.
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit?
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard.
Ah,
You ought to know, Helmut. Geralt...
We got...
Sorry.
It is what it is. I'm off for a nosh.
Ah, to span the caviar of the cam, Geralt.
What's it been? 2 years? Perhaps 3? A decorative sword. We both bid on it.
That's right. At that auction, all the lots were from the estate
We
of
have
that
an exceptional
family.
auction ahead, dear folk.
I met a colleague of yours once.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer...
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard...
The first piece.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now...
Funny! Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy.
I'd like to be alone, if you don't mind. I'd like to be alone, if you don't mind.
That would look splendid in the boudoir.
I beg your pardon?
I've not seen you before among the
What brings you to me? Yaramir!
Greetings, Vivold.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with it.
Ah, sniffing for a quick...
Pot calling the kettle black, true.
Yet fit. What about you?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug.
Truly?
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe?
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do...
The battle piece?
You err.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical.
Huh. Esteemed ladies, honourable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise. Huh.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, they'll be...
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble...
Ha! I knew the
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count. Starting price, with Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200 once, twice, thrice. Splendid Countess Mignol! My, this is lively. Going twice to 300 thrice, and sold. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. Yes, the gentleman with the 20 going once. Sold! Van Rohe, Starry Night. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny Dex. Starting price of 200 crowns. Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance. My, haven't we livened? Incredible! With a generous offer indeed. Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a... Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
But you've gained by my presence.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I needn't tell you, an itinerant mutant doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinctive...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our...
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everett.
It does. Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone.
Honestly, he asked a question.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter.
Your swords, master. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite. Come on, lads. Bad idea. Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosodi's house alone.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horse will let you in.
A heist. Don't like that idea.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you.
Go on, don't think twice, just buy.
Best way. This please. Side in the
What's
that?
White one. Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Fuck.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of sleep.
Show me the sword.
Honour in the fatherland.
Something went horribly wrong, though. Tracks are clear, leading to the woods. This little piggy ate raw and steaming human flesh.
What's this one want? A good grocery, looks like. That's it, brothers.
Pathetic. Busy spot. Lots to do.
That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I say...
We'd have disposed of that rabble.
We?
Aye, aren't we precise? You know what I mean.
Wouldn't happen to have some...
I do.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think.
How do I put this? We share a...
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On pay.
The vault.
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell...
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter.
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change...
Before we go any further...
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you.
Come on. I don't even...
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be...
We've all some stain on our conscience. We break him. Each...
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go...
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me...
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quiet.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armoured door. Windows, diamond bolt. Not a fortress out there with a...
Patience happens to be my weakness, so didn't...
Beside the house, we've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction.
Looks bleak to me.
And I've not asked. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit them.
Mm-hmm. Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye? Well, that's among the details.
Don't really have any other options. So be it.
As the great son of Nilfgaard.
Rather get to work.
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming luck.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenford. Her specialities: rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troops take. But if she's reluctant, we've another option in Hugo Hall.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cock from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, yeah. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
All right.
Let's start with Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam. A specialist in... The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some little ones, and settled there. My plane turns down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary.
I know the man. Slew an archgriffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want to...
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spite the soldiers' nosh with something to keep them.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell.
All right, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I.
What then?
Then, we'll bug a horse up